Hi, I'm going to talk to you about the foreign policy of the incumbent BJP government. I have three reasons why I think they have lost the plot. It has now become a foreign policy which is neither here nor there. US president, who is supposedly the mitra of Prime Minister Modi, has done something which even enemy countries hasn't done to India. He slapped 25% tariff and he spoke of India as if we don't matter in the global stage. Maybe we don't matter at this point. We don't have friends, we're alone at this point. And that has to do with what everything BJP has done from 2014. The foreign minister, Jay Shankarji, has adopted, according to him, an articulate India's first policy, which in a way has drove away many of our allies, and also the policies are so incoherent and so here there, and no, even we don't stand with our allies, nor do we have proper enemies, that our allies don't trust us, our enemies don't know how we're going to react, nor are they afraid of us. Now, India has always followed an independent foreign policy. We don't have enemies, but we were respected. That was Gandhiji's guided Nehruvian foreign policy, which make us stand tall in the Committee of Nations. Wherever India was there, we influenced and led with like-minded, conscious nations, and that's how we influence the world. Moral authority and value system. Now this government, while flexing their muscle, either they have flexed it halfway or they haven't. Now, 3 points. The one is the way we tackle a relation in the neighborhood with SAARC countries, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Maldives, even Sri Lanka. It has all failed. This dismal kind of relationship has never been seen in the history of Indian foreign policy. So you can't claim success in terms of how articulate you are. Now, when it comes to Russia-Ukraine policy, we voted with whom? Just to please the US, we voted against our own conscience. We didn't stand up to what is wrong. Now, do we have to sacrifice our foreign policy for a few million barrels of oil? And in spite of voting with Russia, Imran Khan was welcomed in the Russian capital. So there is another failure. In the Israeli-Palestine conflict, we have abandoned our moral stance, nor have we, spoke up for what we see as wrong, despite having a huge population of our own countrymen who are Muslims. Now, Israeli Prime Minister or the government is not even supported by consensus Israelis. Now the troll accounts are based in UP or in India. That has made us a pariah in the global world. Now we have lost our standing in Africa, in Latin America. We are a nobody. Now, in the neighborhood, the most important crisis or the most important country for India is Myanmar, which will take us closer to the Asian countries and the Asian market. The look is policy is basically designed to help us grow into a 5 trillion economy. But then Myanmar is crying out for help. The democratic forces are crying out for help. But we choose to look the other way, which will come to bite us in the future. Now, have we lost our moral fiber, or have we lost who we are as a nation for a few dollars, or to satisfy some corporate interests who accompanies Modi ji or the Indian foreign ministry officers visit across the globe? I think that has drawn a lot of eyeballs to what is wrong with India. Crony capitalism is something which no country respects. Now, in terms of a failure domestically, which affects our foreign policy, is the case of Manipur, the viral picture of two women being dragged naked. That has made our standing go so low that the world is watching, and they said, how can a country who can't protect its own women be a leader in the global south? Forget about the UN. Forget about being a part of the P5 plus. So India must really work on rebuilding its foreign policy. It has to be coherent. It has to be clear. When it comes to China, what are we doing? While we increase our trade with China, we are like, banging thalis, trying to make them pissed off at us. Either you go hot or you go cold. So, for the sake of our economy, for a realignment, we either have to realign with Europe or with China, because Trump is as unpredictable and as confused as the Indian foreign policy right now is. So Jay Sankarji, with his claim of doing a good job, I think to me he's a failure. Same as the Home Minister is. Everyone is doing a good job, but the country hasn't seen one good outcome out of this. So whatever they have claimed in the last 10 years, and especially in the last 5 years, it has done more harm than good. So maybe we are better off right now without a foreign minister. So India needs to really find its soul. The Gandhian, Nehruvian concept of leading the world through its moral values. Jai Hind.